the place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the Detroit Lions and the Philadelphia Eagles. The punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And away we go at the link. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Short pass brought in. He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. He gained 11 on that play. That'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Great.
A play fake, now Hurts to throw. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage to the top of the route, and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of the defense.
Back to the well again. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. A 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. Has him on a quick hitter. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Set. Trimmer.
Avani Conda will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
Great. Set.
Let's get to that wide complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Great. Set.
He will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, McCord. Hits the rookie out of Stanford. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. On the shotgun, it's McCord. Hits him on the out route. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. If you get explosive plays, those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. His effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's home run on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Another one for Gibbs. And he'll go down here at the 16. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions find an answer with their opening drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Riley Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions literally won up that opening touchdown drive as they take a 7-6 lead here. Fox now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or 2 short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the 1st quarter. The Lions out in front. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got a first to begin the frame.
Let's go. Trimmer.
They go play fake with Hurts. Feed it to his running back. And he's going to be hit and set out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Back now, pressure coming. And the Lions are there to bring him down. Goes to the hurry up here.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
Great. Check.
3rd and long for him here. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Gibbs. Rob Flat, first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, McCord. Hauled in left side. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down. Going play action here, McCord. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. From the gun, McCord. Low left side, caught by Bryant. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
McCord. Catch made. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow the lead to 7. All right, so this solid 1st half continues for Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10.
Don't touch that. Don't touch.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And a nice start here on first down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trip. Hey, easy. 63, pass. Don't touch.
Third snap from the gun. Complete. It's McLaurin. And he stopped cold at the spot. Won't keep pace for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Great, set.
Trying the right side. Will be a yard at most there, and second down.
And we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Great, set.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That's incomplete left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing third and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Great.
They'll throw, third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And this is headed to the sideline, and it'll bounce out at the 7. Wow, great kick.
At their own 7-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's going to push this one up to the 20 before they send him out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Lions have a first down. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. McCord setting the throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He'd been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right, the team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
This is Gibbs on second down. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. Here he goes, third and long. He has the first over the middle. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. How about that play, Brock? On third and 14, they find a way to convert. So first down from the 41. Here's McCord to the air. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped it incomplete on first down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Looking to throw again on second down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. To the air on third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Great. Set. On anyone, eh? Delta.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain. Now the Lions calling a timeout as they're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Great. Set. Delta.
Hurts to throw. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Great. Set. Trimmer. Delta.
They'll air it out on third. Connects on the crosser. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. All set to go now from the 35.
At the 35-yard line.
Great. Set.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. And this one is launched downfield. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. And again, here's Hurts. He's looking deep once again. Wanted McLaurin, but it's intercepted. And the Lions get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Gibbs will not get past the line. He's held up at 4. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Off the play fake, McCord. He brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions will add to their lead at the end of the half. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Here's a return from the 7. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. A give to Gibbs to start the 3rd. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Gibbs. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. In the shotgun, it's McCord. This is caught by Trey Palmer. He is down to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing, it's McCord. It is Cup, left side. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd and 3 now.
Let's go now.
Gibbs now from the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap, McCord. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
The kick by Patterson is good. And it's a 3-score game now, an 18-point lead.
Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
Fox now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Hurts a chance to run it here. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Great, set. Goes 180, 180.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He put everything he's got behind it. To the outside, it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good for Detroit first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Throwing, McCoy. Has it in close. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Great. Set.
Blown back, gets the handoff. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Lee McNeil in on the tackle.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Throwing here, Hurts. Dumps it off to his running back. Shoots away from one. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Great. Set.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Well, he shot his shot, Brock, but they couldn't connect.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. A give now from the gun. And he'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Great.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this.
No touch that.
On 4th down, Hurts. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Lions are going to have it! And he's going things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
I mean, where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
From the gun, McCord. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. They're going to get him again. A couple of stops now Brock they've made behind the line. They're going to force 4th down. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We reach the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. The Lions readying for the punch. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Starts the return at the 34. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
At their own 48-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Great, set. 180, 180. Delta.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Hurts on 1st down. Complete out to the right side. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short goals.
And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Pick up of 17. That'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Good. Delta.
Play action. Hurts has it. He rolls to his right. Cut near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Great. Delta.
They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown. Eagles putting up points in a game decided. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Next to score, Lions 31, Eagles 13. Jake Elliott taking off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
We know this is the ticket to the field for a whole lot of rookie special teams. It's something that teams every year look for in the draft. And with the new rules, or maybe even that much more, these super athletes who can electrify in returns and turn the smallest lane into one of the biggest plays of the game.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Don't play action here. McCord. Completed to his running back. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch it behind the line. This goes for a loss.
That's one of those situations where if you're going to call that play, you better execute it. Because if it works, well, you're a genius. But one little thing gets on. A little bit of penetration. You don't seal the edge, and you're punting. That play goes right out the window. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Going to the ground again on 1st. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Hurts now from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Very good.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This one's caught. Smith has it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. Separation to the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field, knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They're going to pass it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. The incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Throw here, 3rd down. Connects on the crosser. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. On now comes their punter. Jack Fox will kick it away. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard
line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Hey, step, no touch, step. 180, 180.
They go play fake with Hurts. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. 1st down throwing for Hurts. Complete over the middle. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield strike.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Throw left side, complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. Hurts throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered gate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Just 40 seconds remaining. Here's 2nd and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
Hurts yet again. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Here he is to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is fourth down. Desperation time here. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
This one is up and good. And the Eagles get it back to within one score. Less than 25 seconds to go. This onside try is for the game. And this is out of bounds, and with it, their hopes of a win bounce away too. That was probably their last chance. No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. Here's a design run. So the Lions get the win on the road. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to